was going through old footage the other day, and man, I'm getting pretty old. Back when I first got into airsoft, the community was still figuring itself out. Brands like Tag, Condor, HSTI, or even just straight up US surplus stuff, those are pretty much your only go-to options. But honestly, it was a pretty good time to get in because everything was about to blow up. My first play carrier was a Tanvu Tactical, 90 bucks, came with a drill mag pouch, a radio pouch. About a year in, I pulled the trigger on the Tag Banshee, a whopping 150 bucks, which feels like a fever dream from where we are now. I went all in on the HSGI taco pouches, built out a full battle belt, grabbed a TMC fast helmet, and a Z-Tac sword and replicas for what radios we were definitely going to get. Yeah, we never got radios. But on the gun side, I ditched the combat machine, picked up the 4CRS, 4CRL, then I went a little spending crazy. I got a custom AK with a MOSFET, a Gen 1 Polar Star in the 4CRS, and then I fell headfirst into the gas blowback rabbit hole with the WE M4 open bolt, a KWA, and then a KJW M9, and then finally a WE G17. Yeah, I went a little bit overboard. And the little high school team that my friends and I put together was also doing some upgrades. We landed on Desert Tricolors or camo, got custom patches made, and started actually hitting some of the big events like Airsoft GI Zombie Series, the Tim vs. VOG games, Evox Operation Bad Blood West, field days at Game Pod, CQB City, UQs, which you probably know now as All Patriot Airsoft. And here's the thing about Airsoft back then, it just felt different. It was less ego, less drama, more, hey, let's go shoot you out in the woods. The hit calling stuff happened, sure, but overall the vibe was just way more easygoing than you see today. And then, well, we stopped. College happened, we scattered, schedules didn't line up, and after college, some of the guys just weren't into airsoft anymore. But, that's life. I picked airsoft back up in 2022 after a pretty long break. Grabbed a Velocity System Scarab, offloaded some of the replicas that I wasn't using, and then started bringing new people out. Like work friends of my spouse, people I met in the field. And that's actually where things got more interesting for me. I found people who were in the exact same headspace, people who had been in the game for years and just wanted to actually work on something, skills, kit, real squad dynamics. I finally used a radio with more than just one person, and I moved over to the Tokyo Marui Endoist platform, and I'm still playing with some of these guys today. Looking back over a decade of this, Jesus, the gear, the groups, the games, it's wild to see how much has changed, but also hasn't changed. And honestly, that's the best part about the hobby. There's always something new and always something to learn. I guess I hit Unk status with Airsoft, and if there's something I can tell you as I sip my Bud Light in the garage, for all you new players or people interested in Airsoft, just go out with your friends and have fun. If you're interested in upleveling your skills or gear, the best thing you can possibly do is find other folks at arenas or chat with people online to see what works for them. But at the end of the day, the more you get on the field, the better player you're ultimately going to be. And I guess that's my inner monologue as I rewatch some of my old footage. If you guys are interested in coming out into a future game with us, definitely join our Discord, and I hope to see you guys out in the field.
We're all gonna die. Yeah, we are. We're all gonna die. When you hear the siren, shoot. Ah! Ah! Man down! Ah!